Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have an exciting project that combines hardware and software to create a gesture control system in which we can control our computer through gestures. Let me show you demo first. To make this project small and compact, I have designed a PCB for it, a kind of module in which microcontroller unit, sensor, voltage regulator circuit, external flash memory and Type-C connector all integrated in one. And this module will directly connect with your computer, no need of any other cable or wire. And in this video, we will walk you through the components, the code and a live demonstration. So let's get into this video. Before we begin, I would like to briefly introduce Altium. Altium is a leading provider of innovative PCB design software and tools that are transforming the electronic industry worldwide. It is widely used by professionals and companies for high quality PCB design. Altium offers some amazing features like advanced interactive routing with auto completion, any angle routing, bus routing, phase and length tuning and follow me routing and many more. These powerful tools make Altium an ideal choice for PCB designers and electronic companies. And if you are a student from India and want to become job ready in electronic design, you should definitely check out Altium Student Lab. With Altium Student Lab, you get free access to Altium Designer and Altium 365, which allows you to collaborate with your classmates and teammates just like professionals. And you can also earn industry recognized certificate accepted by top electronics companies in India. It's a great way to boost both your skills and your resume. All you need to do is sign up using your university email ID and you can get started completely free. Learn real world PCB design skills that actually lead to real jobs. Another big advantage of Altium Student Lab is that you can get free access to PCB design courses, university level curriculum and certified courses from Altium Education. On the top of that, you also get free access to the Power Analyzer by Keysight, which is an excellent tool to understand and analyze power integrity in your designs. This is truly an amazing opportunity to gain industry recognized and professional level PCB design skills. Thanks to Altium for sponsoring this video. For more details, check out the link in the description below. Now let's take a look at the main components we will be using for this project. Here we are using APDS-9500 gesture sensor, Raspberry Pi RP2040 microcontroller, an external flash memory, a reset IC, a voltage regulator IC, 12 MHz crystal oscillator and a male Type-C connector. And all these components are connected as per this schematic. Let me explain this schematic in detail. This is the Raspberry Pi RP2040 microcontroller and the central processing unit of this module. 3 LEDs which is connected to GPIO 10, 11 and 12. This is the APDS-9500 gesture sensor which is responsible for detecting gestures. And this gesture sensor is connected to the RP2040 microcontroller through SPI and I2C interface. This is external flash memory used for storing data or program code. And this flash memory is connected to the RP2040 through SPI interface. This is 12 MHz crystal oscillator which provides a clock signal for the microcontroller and which is connected to X in and X out pin of the RP2040 microcontroller. This is the reset IC which is used to ensure the microcontroller is properly reset during power up, and this is connected to the reset pin of the RP2040 microcontroller. This is the male Type-C connector for connecting the module with computer. This is voltage regulator IC which converts 5 volt into 3.3 volt and gives stable power supply. This is bypass capacitors which is used for power supply filtering and stabilization. We've seen the main components used in this project. Now let's see the working of this project. This APDS-9500 sensor combines ambient light sensing and proximity detection. It uses a photodiode to measure visible light intensity and an IR LED photodiode pair to detect the proximity of objects. It communicates with the microcontroller through I2C protocol. Whenever any gesture is detected, it sends a specific code to the microcontroller which represents different gestures such as swipe left, swipe right, approach or depart. And after getting these codes, microcontroller RP2040 sends a signal to the computer which emulates keyboard signal. In keyboard, every button has unique code. Whenever we press any button on the keyboard, a code is sent to the computer. After receiving the code, computer performs an action based on the code received by the keyboard. In this gesture control system, actually we are doing the same thing. Whenever any gesture is detected, sensor send a specific code to the microcontroller, and based on the code, microcontroller send a code to the computer through HID interface. And code sent by microcontroller is keyboard emulated code. I mean a code similar to the code of keyboard button. So whenever we swipe up, we send the code of keyboard up arrow button. For swipe down, we send keyboard down arrow button code. In this way, we send code for swipe left, swipe right and space bar button code. I hope you understand the working of this project. Now let's move to the coding part of this project. This is the code for gesture control project. Before I explain the code, you need to install Raspberry Pi RP2040 board package in your Arduino IDE. And also need to add this APDS-9500 library in your Arduino IDE. This is the library of APDS-9500 and this library is available for download in description. Now copy this folder and go to Arduino IDE folder. Open this Arduino folder. Here you will find a folder whose name is libraries. Now open this libraries folder and paste the APDS-9500 library here. After pasting the folder, close this window. Now we need to install RP2040 board package. For this, open Arduino setting. Then here in additional board manager URLs, you need to add this URL. You will get this URL in the description. Copy this URL and paste it here. Then click OK. Now go to Tools, then Board Manager. Here search for RP2040 and install this Raspberry Pi Pico boards package by Arle F. Philhofer. After installation, close this window. Now go to Tools again, and in the board section, you will find the board packages of Raspberry Pi RP2040. So select the right board, that is Raspberry Pi Pico. These are the needed libraries for the code. Here I have defined pin numbers for the LEDs. This is object for interfacing with APDS-9500 sensor. After that here, these are the constants and variables for managing the blinking of green and red LEDs. And this is the callback function to control the green LED based on the caps lock state. Now in the setup section, we define the pin mode for LEDs and started the serial communication, keyboard and APDS-9500 sensor. Now in the loop section, we continuously checking if there is any gesture detected by the APDS-9500 sensor or not. And if reading the sensor fails, it will attempt to reinitialize. If any gesture is detected, then we trigger the blinking sequence for the green and red LEDs. After that, based on the detected gesture, it performs the corresponding keyboard action. Gestures are detected using this function, which returns a bit mask of detected gestures, and actions are taken based on the bit mask. Here in this section of code, the blue LED blinks continuously based on interval and off interval. That's it, the explanation of this code. Now upload this code after selecting the right communication port and right board. Now everything is done. Let's see project in action. As you can see, I am able to control my laptop using gestures to make the video forward, backward, volume up, volume down and play pause only through gestures. And one more thing, this module works almost with all devices and operating systems. Like you can control your Windows OS laptop, iPad, any Android smartphone and with Mac also, that is iOS based systems. And that's it for this gesture control project. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you have any question or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.